goes big on anime. The Giant Hunt targets Guinness record with 3 crore rupees prize pool. Global Anime Contest by Image Group aims to set a new benchmark in creative scale. Bengaluru, 1st April 2026. Image Infotainment Limited, Image Group of Companies. A pioneer in creative education in India, today announced the launch of The Giant Hunt, a first-of-its-kind global anime and manga art contest, alongside an official attempt at the Guinness World Records for the world's largest anime art contest. Unveiled at a press conference in Bengaluru, the initiative marks a significant milestone as India positions itself at the forefront of global creative movements, bringing together artists, students, and anime enthusiasts from across geographies. With a 3 crore rupees prize pool, the largest ever for an anime art contest globally, the Giant Hunt combines scale, recognition, and opportunity, offering participants a chance to gain international visibility and industry exposure. A global platform for creative talent. Open to participants aged 8 years and above, the contest is structured across 3 categories: viz. 8 to 15 years, 16 to 24 years, and 25 plus years. The contest will be conducted entirely online, accepting both hand-drawn and digital artwork, with a strict emphasis on originality. AI-generated or AI-assisted submissions are not permitted, reinforcing the platform's commitment to celebrating human creativity. Registrations and submissions open from 1st April 2026, with entries closing on 30th June 2026. Results are expected by the end of July by a grand awards ceremony at the Giant Hunt Anime Festival 2020.
The best moment I never see in my life, because whenever the initiation has happened, it happened with a lot of vision, with the ambitious thought process. Today, this vision is to kindle the entire the AI community to creative artist community. That is what is our the plan of this today movement. So we actually when we started in 1996, we struggled to coin the word called image, because when I was talking to my creative team, they said I want to bring image name, but I want to have some expansion. Generally, whenever we form any names and program, must have a graphics and FX. All is put together only, it's called image. Okay, so that's the way I think we formed in 1996 with the vision of teaching the very exclusive training center in India in Chennai. So that's the first its kind of program, which is very, very exclusive, very, very modest education system being created in 1996. From there, we've done many success stories, many talented programs where we created. One is actually I can say news graphic system for television, where the most of the news come across from the airport, from the flight to flight, only news will transfer those days. So we
created over time. It moved from television to cinemas and to streaming platforms, and now it's become a global culture. Today, anime is not just an entertainment; it is a massive global multi-billion-dollar powerhouse. It's reaching out to $35 to $40 billion in a global industry, and with 9 to 10% annual growth, it is expected to exceed to even $75 billion. If 50% of global streaming audiences, especially Gen Z, watch anime, then yes. And here is the interesting part: is this the love of anime is not just about watching anymore; it's about creating. So that's where the Giant Hunt had come in. Because behind every famous anime, there's one idea, one character, and one story, and the story becomes a film, then it becomes a game, and then merchandise, and then becomes a global brand. So I see this anime event as an opportunity. It's an opportunity for all the young creators. It's an opportunity for India. It's an opportunity to build something original.
The giant hand. I think Sir deserves a standing ovation from all of us for his vision and execution that made this day possible. A standing ovation, please.
Which talks about anime character design, which talks about character driven visual storytelling, which talks about the simple intricacies of how to start illustrating an anime character. And this is the beginning of anybody's anime art journey. In fact, any one of us here who does not know how to draw can look at these tutorials in your own language and start illustrating. The giant hunt is divided into 3 different categories, which is the 8 to 15 for the young budding artists, the 16 to 14 for all the passionate creators, and 25 plus. The most frequently asked question is, why is there no upper limit? So you just mentioned 25 plus. Are we not going to stop and say 25 to 35 or 25 to 40? We're not stopping ourselves because creativity does not stop with age. It keeps growing. It's there in all of us. It's there even in a 99-year-old person that we can meet anywhere. And that is exactly why the giant hunt does not have an upper limit. And this is going to give an experience that is fair for all the people involved in the particular age group, giving them a fair level where they compete with the same intellectual people, encouraging themselves and motivating. Now coming to participation. So we've kept a standard fee of 999, but always what gets asked is, I'm paying so much, so what is that we get out of it? And that is exactly why we have the participants who gets 50 plus hours of tutorials. Apart from that, the Lego certified store has come on board to give our participants vouchers worth of 250 rupees, which is viable around all the Lego certified stores in India. And along with it, we have our most famous manga artists who are coming on board to do the summer classes and summer workshops in the month of May, which is again going to be accessible to the entire global participation that is going to happen through the giant hunt. So
Kids may, if in case you can talk to your kids, you may understand like anime consumption has grown phenomenal of its kind, biggest contest of its kind. Of course, we'll probably further presentation will give you more details about it. Some of the details I'm going to share here are our guiding philosophy as a company. Our guiding philosophy always has been like all of us are born with creativity. All of us born with creativity. It takes a special platform and mentors to bring it down. So bring it down. That has been our guiding philosophy all these days. So that's exactly why we started our age group of 8. So that in this age of AI and automation, creativity is going to be a differentiator for anyone going forward. Creativity is going to help successful anyone who wants to succeed in any sort of profession. Creativity is going to be a key differentiator. So it is very, very important for us to identify creativity and nurture it. So 8 will be the right age to start. That's exactly why we had 8 as the starting age for this competition. Of course, there is no age limit in terms of the maximum entry level. Why? Because while earlier is better, creativity is something that doesn't need age is just a number when it comes to creativity. Actually, probably at the end of this event, we may have 105-year-old grandma or 110-year grandpa consumption. We'll be taking even China shortly, especially with the kind of initiative that Image has come out with this giant contest. Very soon, that is going to be reality. Just to give a glimpse about this Image, as a company, we've always prided ourselves on placements. Image creative education, and you can go. So there are many companies or studios where you cannot walk 10 meters without bumping into a student of Image. There are many companies, and actually, especially in Bangalore and Chennai, any studio or company you can walk into, You cannot walk more than 10 meters without bumping into an image student. So we've always prided ourselves on placements like that, image. We've always prided ourselves on kind of our placement scenarios, placement credentials. Here I would like to add something. I think you would have come across this famous Rajini film dialogue. Now, somebody. Sir's favorite captain is now Roduko's new Panna, Nuru career of no doubt. I think
one of the most, the biggest criteria is creativity. That is more than extreme drawing skills. More than extreme drawing skills, what we're looking for is creativity. So when we say seven characters, right? When we say hero may not be just with horns. So we are not restricting the imagination anyway. That is the challenge. That is not the actual workmanship of it, not how they draw fancy. That's not what we're looking at. We're looking at how storytelling can come from. That's, I think, I've answered two questions, right?
Okay, and for the virtual, that is for the online.
Correct. Okay, now coming to the draw digital, we made it mandatory that they have to screen record it. So what happens is, you have the black screen, you have the cursor, then as it draws on the digital tablet, the whole thing forms, you can see that. That is one level of judging. If that person comes to the final level, he has to demonstrate it again, and if he wins, he has to replicate it again. That's how. And what is the another thing? In this one, how much importance and as you said, now Indian government also has been recognized this sector as.
And the world record attempt, official attempts, is it for the largest number of people participating in it?
Yeah, yes. Actually, yes. Yeah, number 9, please, yes.
Okay, next.
Yeah, very good afternoon, sir. This